Before you reach for your phone, reach for this instead. Just for a few minutes. Your notifications will still be there. Give me this instead. This one quiet thing before everything else starts pulling at you. God, I want to start today differently than I usually do. Most mornings I'm already moving before I'm even fully awake. Checking messages, running through everything I have to get done, half present for whatever's actually in front of me. Today I want to start here instead, with you. I need peace this morning, not the kind that waits for everything to calm down first, because honestly, things rarely calm down on their own. I need the kind of peace that can exist right in the middle of a full schedule, a long list, a day I'm not totally sure how I'm going to get through. Quiet my mind for a second. I can already feel it trying to race ahead, to the meeting later, to the conversation I've been putting off, to the thing I forgot to do yesterday that's still sitting there unfinished. Let me actually be here, in this exact moment, before I let my thoughts run off without me. I want joy today too, and I don't mean the performed kind, the kind where I smile because I'm supposed to. I mean something real, something that shows up in a small, unexpected moment and catches me off guard. I haven't felt that in a while, if I'm honest, and I miss it. Give me strength for today, Lord. Not some abstract, theoretical strength, actual strength for the actual things I'm facing, the conversation I'm dreading, the task I keep avoiding, the person who's going to test my patience before I've even had my coffee. I think about how tired I've been lately, not just physically, though that's part of it. Tired in a deeper way, the kind that a full night's sleep doesn't really fix. I don't say that to complain. I say it because I think you already know, and I'd rather be honest about it than pretend I'm fine when I sit down to pray. I don't say that for sympathy. I say it because I think honesty is actually where prayer starts working better, at least for me. Every time I've tried to pray a version of myself that sounds more put together than I actually am, it's felt hollow, like I was performing for an audience instead of actually talking to you. Help me actually receive your peace this morning instead of just asking for it, and moving on with my day exactly as anxious as before. That's such an easy trap to fall into. Treating prayer like a checklist item instead of something that's actually supposed to change how the next hour feels. I do that more than I'd like to admit. Pray for peace, then immediately go pick the anxious thought right back up like I never set it down at all. I want to walk into today lighter than I feel right now. I know that probably sounds like a lot to ask for a few minutes of prayer, but I think that's actually what I need. Not a solution to everything, just enough lightness to get through today without the weight I woke up carrying. Thank you for this morning, even with everything I just admitted. Thank you for another chance to start over, to not carry yesterday's frustration into today's conversations. I don't always take that chance the way I should, but I want it today. I think about the people I'll interact with today who have no idea what I'm carrying right now, and I have no idea what they're carrying either. Help me be a little more patient than I feel like being, a little softer than my mood might naturally lead me toward. Everyone's fighting something I can't see. I think I forget that more than I'd like to admit. It's easy to get irritated with a slow cashier, a distracted coworker, a friend who didn't text back, without ever considering what they might be carrying that has nothing to do with me at all. I want to remember that today, even in small interactions that don't seem to matter much. Give me joy in the small parts of today, The ones I usually rush past without noticing. A decent cup of coffee, a moment of quiet in the car, a text from someone who is just thinking of me for no particular reason. I want to actually notice those instead of only remembering the hard parts by tonight. I ask for strength specifically for the hard conversation I know is coming today. I've been avoiding it, and I think part of me hoped it would just resolve itself if I ignored it long enough. It won't. Give me the courage to actually have it, and the right words when I do. I think about how much of my anxiety lately has just been about things that haven't even happened yet. My mind keeps rehearsing conversations that may never occur the way I'm imagining them, preparing for outcomes that might not even be real. Help me stop pre-living the worst version of today before today's even started. It's exhausting actually now that I think about it. Living through a hard conversation in my head 3 or 4 times before it's even happened. Each version a little worse than the last. By the time the real conversation arrives, I'm already tired from ones that never even occurred. I don't want to keep doing that to myself. I want peace to actually last past this quiet moment, past these few minutes before the day gets loud. I know it probably won't last the whole day on its own. It never really does. But maybe I can come back to this feeling a few times today instead of losing it completely the second something goes wrong. Thank you for strength I don't currently feel, but will somehow find exactly when I need it, the way it always seems to show up right when I actually need it and not a moment before. I don't understand how that works, but I've noticed it happens more often than I give you credit for. I release the pressure to have today go perfectly in order for it to count as a good day. It won't be perfect. Something will probably go sideways, the way it usually does. I just want to meet it with a little more peace than I would have without this prayer. I think about how easy it is to let one bad moment define an entire day, when really, it's usually just one moment out of hundreds. Help me hold on to that perspective today, especially when something inevitably goes wrong before lunch. I can already half predict it, honestly. Something small, a delay, a short reply from someone, a plan that shifts without warning. I want to notice it. Let it be annoying for exactly as long as it deserves to be annoying, and then actually move on instead of carrying it for the rest of the afternoon. Give me joy even in ordinary tasks today, the ones that don't feel meaningful in the moment but quietly make up an entire life if you zoom out far enough. I don't want to keep waiting for something exciting to happen before I let myself feel good about the day. I want strength not just to get through today, but to actually show up well in it. Patient with the people I love, present in the conversations that matter, honest instead of just going through the motions because it's easier than actually engaging. Thank you for hearing this, even the parts that weren't polished, even the parts where I admitted I've been more tired and more anxious than I usually say out loud. I think that honesty matters more than saying the right words anyway. I walk into today asking for peace over my mind, joy in the small moments, and strength for whatever's actually coming, not just what I'm imagining right now. I don't know exactly what today holds, but I know I'm walking into it a little steadier than I was 5 minutes ago. That's not nothing. Some mornings, steadier is genuinely the whole win, and I'm learning to let that be enough instead of expecting some bigger breakthrough every single time I pray. Amen.